native advertising or custom advertising or custom content, whichever way you want to talk about it, it really goes back to one of the most primary forms of communication. It's how does an advertiser tell their stories on platforms in a way that's going to be most effective to reach a consumer. So we call it lots of different things over the years, but what we're really talking about is developing great content or great stories. So at Bloomberg, we recently launched Bloomberg Media Studios, which is a global creative content engine to help our marketers tell their stories on our platform. What's amazing about what's happening in our industry right now is advertisers are recognizing that it is all about telling great stories. We spent a lot of our conversation talking about how to get stories to our consumers more effectively. And we're all engaging in terms of data and audience targeting and increasing the ability of being more effective during that process. And of course, a large conversation is around measurement. But when it comes down to the root of it all, it is about great content stories. And our capabilities are pretty significant. We just hired a global creative director who's overseeing the Bloomberg Media Studios, and we're engaging with clients on both the B2B front and the B2C front in terms of helping them tell their story. Once you create a story for an advertiser, it is about how do you get them to tell their stories more effectively. So there's a couple of ways we go. Certainly we engage with advertisers who have all the tools that they believe they need within the confines of their advertising agency and within house on their particular data side, and we'll work with them in terms of delivering our space based on their platforms. Then there are those advertisers who want to engage deeper with us. So we have products like BMatch. And what BMatch is a data tool that allows us to first of all, find the right consumer for them. Then what we do is we use BMatch to better understand the engagement patterns of that consumer across our platforms. So do they spend more time on their mobile device, or are they on the desktop, and exactly where on the site are they going? And then we figure out how to engage at a higher level by what creative, what content play, what time of day, what platform is going to better work for them. So whether it's stories around retail investing or stories around how products are made, we can understand through BMatch how your message is going to better engage on our platform. And that by doing so, we've been able to raise engagement multiples. We've seen increases of 200 or 300% on the metrics clients have established for their KPIs against utilizing products like BMatch. Bloomberg communicates with our consumer across all platforms. We have digital being one of our primary forms of communication, magazine, we have 3 of them, pursuits, and markets delivered to the terminal customer, pursuits being luxury, markets being institutional, and then Business Week, which goes out to a broader base, and then radio, live events, which is a very large component of our engagement with our consumer, and then of course, a global broadcast network. We are broadcasting in about 73 countries now, so we have a very wide spectrum of reach for this global business decision maker and global business influencer. And broadcast television is an important tool for us to communicate with them. We are launching new shows and new engagement platforms on broadcast TV. In October, we're going to be launching one of our flagship products that will appear live across the globe in the morning in the US markets, and then respectively around the globe in live format called Bloomberg Go. And when Bloomberg Go is going to be the absolute epitome and somewhat of our flagship of what is the best of Bloomberg. So it's really the combination of influence, of power, of information for this unique customer.